How y'all doing? Welcome to Lokey Views brought to you by Lokey Leak. That's me. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in and thank y'all for watching and subscribing. Let's kick it off like this. Let's keep it real with ourselves and then we can keep it real with others. Everything else gonna fall in line. So, with that said, I say I got that from my best friend Tay. Rest in peace, Tay. Uh, let's do it like this. I want to start off by saying AB News. The other day I was talking about, AB and like man, all that news came out, man. They wanted that man to play injured, and all this, man. It's just like we gotta be we gotta be careful. We can't be too quick to jump. We ain't even hear his side of the story, like I said, like, and he ain't even a reporter reported this. So, man, shout out to AB. Stay strong, AB. Uh, Dirk Nowitzki, he used to play for Dallas Mavericks. Got his jersey retired. You know, I was a big Dallas fan. I know a lot of people was a Dallas fan. Just because Dirk, you know what I'm saying? Like he started that big man jumper for real. That unorthodox style. You know what I'm saying? Turn around 1 foot, leg up, whop. You know, but so we're gonna give him a shout out. And I want to start off like this too. The motivation, man. I was thinking about something earlier. And, we get motivational here, so I was thinking about like, in hard times, you know, speaking for myself too, like in hard times, used to give up. You know, we stopped trying. We started thinking negative. We start thinking like the things we always wanted to do or the goals we had in mind, the dreams, whatever. We feel like we ain't gonna never reach them, and we stop trying. We stop swinging. And I just want to say, when you feel like you about to stop doing something or you about to give up, swing your hardest. Swing. That's when you swing your hardest. I believe you hoping for that home run. You know what I mean? And never stop believing in yourself. So we're gonna do it like that. Like you know, put yourself first. Care about yourself. Things of that nature. And like nobody's perfect. So we just gotta keep that in mind. Like we all mess up. Players fuck up too. Everybody mess up sometimes. But so the other day, you know, I was thinking about how can I like show love to individuals, you know, like random individuals, I listen to a lot of music. So I wanna give a shout out to Big Vo, OSB, uh BGA Ash, they are rappers in the DMV area. You know, they are very talented. They very consistent in their music. Um, they work hard, and I think they deserve the respect. You know, that's due for real. Like their time is definitely coming. So I just want to show love in that type of way. Um, Also, mental health is a big thing. But I just learned some things about mental health. If you don't know like much about mental health is just like you got mental health awareness and you got things of that nature, and you got mental illnesses. And mental health is just a state of well-being. Mental health awareness is just a state of well-being in which the person realizes his or her own abilities and can cope with the normal stresses of life and can work productively and fruitfully and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. Now that's mental health awareness and mental health, So with that being said, in the black community is a lot of mental health issues. And I just want to give a rundown like of what a mental health issue is. Not just oh, person crazy, da 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 da, and nothing of that nature. Like you can have depression, schizophrenia. You could be bipolar. You could be obsessive or compulsive. You can have a obsessive or compulsive disorder, PTSD. You know, post traumatic stress disorder, anxiety disorder, attention. You know, personality disorder, a panic disorder, major, a major mood disorder, and just different type of phobias. It's like and substance, to have So it's like when people think of mental health and mental illnesses, they just think of a person crazy. And I just want to just share that like it's different types of you know mental you know issues, problems, whatever mental disorders or whatever you want to call them. And no one's perfect. We all deal with something. It's just how do we overcome? Not overcome. How do we, like the definition say? How do we, you know, get the ability to cope with it on an everyday basis? You know, and be productive. And I think that's the main word. Like just be productive. Like um, work. I always believe in work and doing something and always, uplifting yourself and uplifting each other and just being productive. Like I think, it's counseling. Having a strong support system. And I just really believe like because I'm speaking from experience, like believing in yourself and stand strong and stand a testimony and telling people what you've been through and because you never know what you might been through might help the next person. And I always say you never know, you might be a walking testimony. Like we are like so you just tell your story and don't have no cuts in it. Be yourself at all times. And, love yourself at all times. And it's a lot of like mental like the mental illnesses and the mental disorder. It comes from poverty. It comes from poverty. It comes from slavery days. It comes from different things like 9/11. Like it comes from things that hope happen in life, and we just gotta understand that like certain things may change us in ways we don't even understand or see until we hit with a situation or we and then we feel it or somebody else see it about us and I just want everybody to be aware like we all human. So let's go to I like to share things and share people and like history and like last time my last episode was talking about Lieutenant Lieutenant, yeah, I can have a can Miss Lieutenant can. Let me just keep it like that. But today, have you ever heard of Lewis Lattimore? Lewis Lattimore is he's a legend in my eyes. Like I just found out about him a couple days ago. Lewis Lattimore from Chelsea, Massachusetts, born September 4th, 1848. Can you imagine? Like the things I'm about to tell you he done is like 1848, like 1848, like that's a long, like to me it seems just like 2021, 1848. But this invention, like he made the carbon, uh, like the car, what is it called? It's the carbon filament. It's part of the light bulb. Basically, it's the part of the light bulb that lights up. Like it's for incandescent lights. He also drafted and he helped patent the telephone with Alexander Graham Bell. Like also Lattimore designed and approved. This was kind of cool to me because this is like, and you don't you don't like you see things different when you find out the background of it. train bathrooms and things of that nature, being able to use the bathroom on the train came from Mr. Lewis Lattimore. He is the designer, and he improved railroad car bathrooms. Like, you can't really, say too much about that. Like, that's awesome. Like 1848, he's doing all like in that time period. 1889, he joined Edison Electricity Company, Edison. You know, where he worked as a draftman and wrote the first book on electric lightning. So he was like he was behind all this electric, like all the lights and things of that nature, like Lewis. So I like to look up. I like to look up different people. If you ever get a chance, look up Lewis Lattimore. He helped Edison basically create the light bulb. But Edison get all the credit for it. So, but that's a black man. So, if you ever get time, look him up. Something else that I found today, uh, and I was just looking. It's basically it's the word of the day. We're gonna do the word of the day today. It's one of these words like, let's see, say it again. Distufink. How you spell it? Distelfink. It's a. I had to look this up because I was like, you know how you see something, you're like, what is that? It's a style bird, a motif traditional in Pennsylvania German. It's an art. It's basically an art. It's a piece of art, and but it's one of them pieces that it said it has meaning, definition to it. Happiness. It brings good fortune, and it's a common thing in the Pennsylvania German town people. I mean, European, whatever it is called. It's Pennsylvania German. I don't know. We got to look that up real quick. Where is that at? Because I never heard of that. But it's things like that that kind of just make you understand like the world is bigger than what you know we might see on an everyday basis, and that's why I feel like even dealing with mental health, like when you explore the world, it really helps your mind, and it helps you as a person, help you grow. You know what I'm saying? It's like seeing the world is, and you don't got to see the world. You could explore your town, your home. You could take walks. You could take little outings in the woods and things of that nature. Like sometimes just expressing yourself in ways that you never imagined can help you in so many ways you would never imagine. Like in my own experience, you know, I started, driving, you know, but who would ever thought like, just going to sit next to the water or gonna sit on top of a mountain or some, spark up, do your thing, and think like, who would ever thought like that could relax you and like coming from, you know, where we may come from, like you don't see too many things growing up. But I ain't, we took trips and that thing, but we always had to come back home. But to be able to see things and it opens up your mind, it opens up your thought process, and it helps you. And I just feel like we're gonna look up German, Pennsylvania, and look at the latest time. But I never heard of that. It's Dutch. It's Dutch. Something, but it's not giving me the exact location. I let you know on the flip, but yeah. The bird was called. We gonna say it one more time. If you ever have a chance to look that up, it's something different. Distal think, distal think. But that's just and keep going with the mental health thing. They try to hit AB with that. If you see how quick they was trying to say, let's get him the help he need. Let's get him. It's kind of like to me, it's kind of I seen it coming like that because he had money coming his way. He's a great player, things of that nature. It just seemed like they always trying to, find something just bad to say about somebody so quickly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say for you gotta wait for things to come out because I think a person like AB coming from where he come from, football is just like I said, like for me, going to the mountaintop is a relief. Playing football is probably one of the greatest reliefs he has in life. If he had kids, nothing tops the kids, I'm sure. But being able to play football, like so for him to walk off like there had to be a reason. Like I said, like, and I'm glad the reason came out. Like it's just crazy. Like you cut a guy on the sideline. Imagine it's like you coming to work. You just got up and you rushing to work. You going to work. You don't feel too good. You might have had COVID, some shit like that, but you going to work. They fire your ass, you know, 4 hours in, because you tell them I'm sick. I don't feel like, I can't do as much. Like, come on, basically, like, but at the same token, it was just like, it's expected, it, it, but at the same token, it's not right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. That's my view on it. Like, that's my view. It's not right because they know how many strikes that man had against him. So, like, so mentally, he looked like he was in a good state of mind. He ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, football don't last long, not for long league. So it is what it is. But in the long run, me personally, I'm not going. Like I tell my girl, I'm not big on my kids playing football because, like, for real, like that's to me that's like one of the it's like slavery. Like for real, like oh he's a big, tall, strong guy. He's this tall, he's this big, he can run this fast, and he's good for this many years. Like uh, basketball, you got more control. Like I had my kids play basketball, soccer, golf, things of that nature, tennis, you know, things of that nature. Like, but football is too violent of a sport for a person to not be able to tell a coach, I don't want to go in the game because I'm still hurt. That's just me. Like, but I'm not gonna hold y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. LVP, Lokey League, and like I said, tune into um, OSB, Big Vo, BGA Ash. They got good music. You know, also if you're in the DMV area, get your car fixed at Instagram is at Coach K at what it is, Coach K Fix It. Coach K fixed it at Coach K fixed it. He's a great guy. You know, uh, so lock in with him. Also, I want to shout out Fully Equipped. You know, they good people, great people. They go look them up on Instagram. Fully Equipped. They do tents, anything you need to your car custom. I'm looking at the game too. I wanna jump into that. We ain't done yet. Hold up. But also fully equipped. Go check in with them. Coach K fixed it. Fully equipped. Got plugged in. Go check in with plugged in too. Plugged in custom. Um, Zazie Layden. We got the Ziegler candles, all that. But I want to talk about this guy. Hold up, and this is gonna be it, cause I'm gonna wrap it up. Donovan Mitchell, man. If Donovan Mitchell get if he had a Paul George, it'd probably be over for not even Paul George, a Jalen Brown, a Jason Tatum, with Gobert, it'd be over. I feel like I'm a Lakers fan. I feel like it's over for the Lakers. They got too many old people. But the Utah Jazz, if you look at the history, I mean, the last couple of seasons they had the best record. They defense is damn near top 10 every year. They got people that play their roles. They got bench. They got a bench they got somebody off the bench. I ain't gonna say they got a bench, but they got some. They got the six man, the reigning six man of the year, in clocks. Like I said, I just think they missing a Jalen Brown, another assassin. But I think they should definitely go after Jalen Brown, somebody like that, or Jason Tatum probably ain't going nowhere. Neither one of them probably, but I try. I definitely try. But the basketball season this year, like I said it's gonna be one of the most exciting ones. I didn't know it was gonna be this exciting because I said it's this exciting because you never know who's going to play. Like you got Joe Johnson coming out of nowhere and playing for Boston Celtics, which is the team I believe he got drafted from. I mean, drafted to when he in his rookie year. So it's just like to see Joe Johnson and things of that nature, and to see Houston flying around like Houston gonna be a problem. Um, John Morant. This NBA season is definitely gonna be one for the book. So tune in to my Lakers, and I like Charlotte. Lamelo, Melo Ball is the future. Um, Also, hold on, there's something else I think I had to say. Uh, no, I think we're gonna be good, but tune in tomorrow, man. Like I say, take care of your mind. Don't be too quick to jump. You know, you know, judge. And who are we to judge, man? Like, there's always two sides of the story. So, oh yeah, I want to piggyback off that story too that I was talking about the other day about the women, women rights. Jordina, it was Jordina. The MPs got violent during the basically the MP event, a parliament session. Um, the Constitution Amendment was about gender equality, basically, you know, and the lawmakers opposed the amendment, which you know is kind of corny to me because I feel like women deserve equal position, equal pay, things of that nature. Some people don't agree with me. It is what it is, in my view. So, but that was the piggyback on the story from my first podcast. Go tune into that so you can check out what I'm talking about. But the Jordina and Peace got violent. But that's also I'm gonna piggyback off that. How you think the mental health of them women is? Women are, you know, in Jordana. Like any woman that's like, let's say if she been told to do this and do that and do this and do that, and now after 15 years you're able to do whatever you want. That's like being locked up for 15 years, like for real in the cell, like. And 9 times out of 10 we don't get the help we need. We don't think we need the help. We don't know how to ask for the help. And I just want everybody to be aware that we all human. We all got issues. So love yourself and stay strong. You know, stand your ground, hold your ground. And I'm gonna holler at y'all. Low key views. Thank you for tuning in. Check y'all out later on.